Welcome to, my name is Zerb Kennedy, and we're going to do Name That TV Tune.
Yay!
We're going to do the Name That TV Tune. Today we have a special guest with us today. His name is Fergie Ferguson.
Hi, Zerb. I'm so excited to be here. I can't wait to play the game.
I think you're going to do wonderful.
Oh,
you made it this far.
So great.
Oh,
Big
you
fan.
did great. You did great in all the preliminary rounds, and you made it all the way up to here. So we're going to put you in the isolation booth, if you follow me this way. And put on these headphones.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Of course not. Hey, Ferg. Ferg. All right, let me go out in the studio here. We'll go ahead and talk into the mic. What's so funny there, Ferg?
Nothing. I'm excited.
Ah, good. You can hear me now.
I can hear you. Well,
All right,
should I?
good. Can you? Yes, you should hear me.
Okay.
Because the headphones here. Can you hear the piano player, sir? If oh, it's me. I'm going to play the piano for you. I forgot. Okay. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Okay, that's me playing the scale. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 television theme songs, 10 to 1, and I want you to guess what they are, and you're going to have 5 seconds per song.
Okay.
And the goal is if you win, one of our lucky listeners is going to walk home with Young Frankenstein on DVD.
Wow, that's awesome, Zerb. Thank you.
Oh, that's fine. Not you. One of our listeners.
Oh, not me?
Yeah, not you. Sorry.
All right.
Is gonna. Okay, so one of our listeners will win. Here we go. Number 10. Name that TV tune.
Cheers.
Very good.
Hey.
That was in 3 seconds. Very good. Very good. Here we go. For $3 million. Name that TV tune.
Happy Days.
Very good. You did it in 4 seconds. You're doing really well today.
Great. Thank you, Zerb.
No, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. All
No
right, here we
whammies.
go. Oh, no, not yet. No, that was
Okay.
close. No, wrong show. All right, here we go. Here's number 8. Is it the right show? I don't know. I don't know what we're on. Here we go. I'm sorry. That was 5 seconds. Those at home, if you know the name of that song, you win a free copy of Young Frankenstein.
No purchase necessary to win. Just send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com, or you may call 571-408-ZERB or 9372 with the correct answers, and you will win. First one to respond with the correct answer wins Young Frankenstein on DVD.
Here we go for number 7. Are you ready, Ferg?
I'm ready, Zerb.
All right, let's hit it. I am so sorry. Would you like to take a guess shot at that?
I know what it is now.
You do know what it is?
Yeah.
Go for it. What do you think it is?
The Andy Griffith Show.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. Number 6 coming up right here on Name That TV Tune. I'm Zerb Kennedy here. I'm sorry you didn't do it in the allotted time. That's okay. Those at home, if you put number 8 and number 6 on a piece of paper, the ones that Ferg did not get.
No purchase necessary to win. Just send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com, or you may call 571-408-ZERB or 9372 with the correct answers, and you will win. First one to respond with the correct answer wins Young Frankenstein on DVD.
You get that free copy of Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
And
That's
a couple other
Frankenstein, Zerb.
Watch your mouth. This is a public access television show. And now What did you say? It's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Okay, well, here we go. Number 5 right here on Name That Frankenstein.
Get smart.
Very good.
Yay.
For $300,000 billion. Now we're going to go on to the hard ones. The last 4 are the hardest ones ever
Oh, wow.
for some listeners. You could take home the whole sprocket. Here we go. Number 4.
Brady Bunch.
Very good, and you were down to 4 seconds. I'm glad you pulled that out of your hat. Here we go with number 3. Number 3, right here on Name That TV Tune. Here we go.
Golden Girls.
Very good. You did that in 3.6 seconds. Very good. If you had gone 3.7, you would have had it probably.
Oh, no.
Here we go. We got 2 more to go, and you can do it, Ferg. So
I can do
far, you have 2 that are wrong, but you can pull this off right here. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Derb.
Let's kick it.
I Dream of Jeannie.
We'll give it to you, even though that was a lot longer, but I love the tune and I love to play it. Okay, now we're going to go down to the number 1 song of the night, and we're going to kick it off right here for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I can't hear you, Ferg.
I'm ready.
Here you go, brother.
The Muppet Show.
Oh, I almost hit that no-no button, but I'm going to give that one to you because we got... So those listening at home, if you go ahead and write down the ones he missed, which was number 8 and number 6, put it in an email and send it to instrumentally@gmail.com.
No purchase necessary to win. Just send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com, or you may call 571-408-ZERB or 9372 with the correct answers, and you will win. First one to respond with the correct answer wins Young Frankenstein on DVD.
Why don't you play the clips again for the people?
I'll play them for the people. And
Thanks for playing. And thanks for listening. This is our gift to you, the listener. Again, call 571-408-9372 or send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com with your answers.
and you'll receive your Young Frankenstein copy. Your copy of the Young Frankenstein movie starring Gene Wilder and Terry Garr. You ready to start the show?
Yeah.
Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Please stand by.
The show is about to begin. We hope you enjoy the show.
Please stand by.
Now, your host, Zero and Frank.
Hello and welcome to Please Stand By episode 17. We are now sexy and 17.
Yeah.
Daddy says she's too young, but she's old enough for me.
Oh, boy.
Remember that? You remember that Winger
Yeah, I know the
song?
song.
Oh, God, that was terrible back in the day, wasn't it? And
That's
tonight,
not acceptable these days, Kevin.
no, you can't do that.
No.
And then what about, you have another one, is Brian Setzer with the Stray Cats, Sexy and 17, my little rock and roll. And then what about Chuck Berry?
Sweet Little 16.
Mm-hmm.
Christine 16 by Kiss. That's very, very creepy.
Oh, gosh. They should make a pedophile album. Gosh, no. They really should. We do the shows about anything and nothing all at once, and there's always 5 things that we go over, and we're going to do that. But first, I got to introduce my bud, my mate, my flatmate, my brethren, the trick to my treat. Don't take a drink, Ferg. The candy to my corn, and the Jacko to my lantern. Ferg Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Hey, Kevin.
how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm
Is
very
this
good.
a Halloween theme show today?
This one's getting Halloween theme. It's possible you and I could do an actual Halloween episode where we'll discuss Halloween
Right.
topics. But it is getting close to that time of year. Well, it's very close to that time of year. It's here.
Yeah.
October to me is all Halloween.
Yeah.
And you are a Halloween freak. Am I wrong?
You are wrong.
I know. Now I got to ask questions. I got to interview. But why? What is it that doesn't attract you about Halloween?
I don't know. When I loved it when I was a kid, and I
Yeah.
just don't like dressing up, I guess, that much.
Makeup or masks or both?
Anything, really.
You just want to be yourself.
I just want to be myself. I have enough trouble doing that, Kevin. It's so hard,
Yeah,
man. You know,
It is hard, man. I totally dig what you're saying. It is hard
picking
to be
up and I'm
yourself.
putting down, Kevin.
Dude, I can dig the flow that you're putting in the water. Sheets of the streets, baby. Pay me no never mind.
Yeah.
That's fun. Well, why don't we get this show kicking? Old style.
All right.
How about anything exciting? Come on, show me what you got.
What you got, my brew?
I got just the fact that it's fall. I'm excited about fall being here finally.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, I love this time of year. I love everything that goes with this time of year, although it tried to be summer this week a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
It's usually when we put the flannel sheets on the bed, that's when the summer comes back.
That's when it heads back in again. What was the highest temperature that you reached?
I think it got to 80 today. Yesterday
man.
or today, yeah. But it's supposed to cool down. It's raining right now, and it's supposed to cool down tomorrow, like I think high as 60, so...
Yeah, it started raining here finally,
Yeah.
which is what we needed. It was drying out pretty bad, but it's been really cold. And then at night, we're going down to like maybe 40-something, but then during
Yep.
the day, we're getting up to around the 80s.
Right.
And anything else exciting you wish to discuss there? You're drinking
No,
bubble?
just that I like... I just like this time of year, like, you know, because I get to make different kinds of breads at work. I'm going to try... Every year I tell myself I'm going to make a cornucopia out of bread, and I never do it, so I really want
man.
to try to do that this year. I've never done
That's
it myself.
rough.
I've helped other people do it, but I've never actually done it.
Is that when you do like almost like making it look like Jabba the Hutt from the neck down?
Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it's like. Not as slimy, but yeah.
That's right. Same color.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. And it's going to be
Yeah.
different types of breads, right? Pumpernickel, rye.
No, it's just usually we use a hollow dough for that.
What about marble bread? Is that a mix of all the different types? Is that why they call it marble bread?
No, it's just rye and pumpernickel.
Okay.
Light rye and pumpernickel bread, that's all.
I like marble bread.
Yeah. I made some today, actually. I haven't made it in a long time.
Oh, man. Man, I love what you
Yeah.
do. I got a
Yeah.
ton of exciting stuff that I had to narrow down to one.
Okay. Lay it
So-
on me, baby.
Well, through this podcast tonight, I'll be discussing quite a bit. Christopher Tupa's been doing artwork for Halloween every day.
Yes, I
at
saw.
ctupa.com. Yeah. He's going to
Yeah.
be doing 31 pieces of art. And number 2, I am honored to be number 2. I was a zombified Zerbinator. He put
Yeah,
a
I saw
microphone
that.
sticking out of my head. And oh, it was great. So tonight's show's cover art will be the artwork of Christopher Tupa.
Awesome.
It will. So when you look down at your MP3 player and you see a zombified me, that was intentional. And God bless him, he sent me the original. It's in my room right now. Very
Really?
safe. Only he and I knows where it is because I said on a Voxer because I know I'll forget to him. And Voxer, for those who don't know, it's a communication app. Get it? My name is Zerbinator on there. You'll love it. But yeah, it's sitting in between the pages of a very heavy book, so I don't ruin it. And I'm gonna pick me up a 6x. What is it? The card 6x4, 4x6. I need a
One of
frame
those.
for it, and that's what that is. So that's my exciting news.
That's awesome.
Thanks, man. I love it.
Isn't there some kind of thing that he's participating in doing the art every day?
It's the 31 Days of Halloween. I forgot the name of the site. There's some blogs that do that. I'm actually, if you'll excuse me, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, because I know that I heard about it on another podcast, and I was wondering if that was the same thing that he was doing.
Purple Podcast is part of that.
Yeah,
as
okay.
well. I think it's the countdown to Halloween. The hold on, I got the site. It's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. It's coming. It's coming up now. It's here. It is countdown to Halloween, which is countdowntohalloween.com, and what it does is basically it showcases everything that everybody does, sort
That's
of like
awesome.
the way, it's sort of just like the way throwback reviews,
Yeah.
the way that all of our shows show up on their pages.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's the way they do it.
Gotcha.
So yes, he's donating a piece of art every day, and it's wonderful. I love it.
That's cool. I love his art
Yeah.
style, too.
Oh yeah, he does a really good job.
More Tupacast.
Yeah, he's got another one coming up. We're going to
Oh,
record
good.
on Monday. So I'm excited.
Cool.
Of course, this will be out, Wednesday? It takes me that long to edit this sucker. So,
Well, you do a good
Okay.
job on it.
oh, thank you
It's
very
worth
much.
the time.
Hey, it's my love.
Yeah, this is Kevin's thing. I just show up and act
Well,
dumb.
I'm What time? He'll Vox me or send me a Facebook email. What time again? And I'm like, just be there. And then I gotta go. And then he walks away. All right, brother. You know what time it is now.
And now for the news.
That's right. It's time for the news. Gosh, do I miss that man from Saturday Night Live, Mr. Pardo?
Yeah.
He was an angel. Don Pardo passed away last year.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be a year now.
He
know,
retired actually quite a number of years ago, but kept doing Saturday Night Live.
He would call it in.
Yeah.
He would call it in or Skype it in or something like that, doing
Yeah.
what we're doing pretty much. What do you have for news tonight? Because I just went ahead and wrote down everything that ticked me off and then one big thing that I thought make everybody happy.
Okay. Well, today's John Lennon. We're recording this on October 9th. Today's John Lennon's 75th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Not really newsworthy, but it was actually
It
trending
is.
on Facebook. So
It is. And
Yeah.
even if it doesn't trend on Facebook, that is big news.
yeah. So I wasn't really sure. I didn't actually read the story. I saw a bunch of pictures about it, but I think Yoko had some kind of thing she did in Central Park that tried to get people to form the giant peace sign in Central Park on the 6th.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for in honor of his birthday. I'm not sure why they did it on the 6th and not today, but I don't know if it's logistically impossible to do stuff on Friday in New York. I don't know.
Well, you know she's dyslexic, so she probably screwed up. It
Oh, gotcha.
turned the 9 upside down.
So that would make she's 82 years old then.
Oh my God,
Yeah, that's crazy.
she's at the top of her game for singing.
Yeah,
I think I actually have.
don't do it.
No, I took it out. All I have left of that is. That's it. I took out her voice. Well, I'll find it in Magic Wonderland and put it here.
That-
Ladies and gentlemen, Ferg singing the hits of Yoko Ono.
that hurts.
That hurts, doesn't it? Yeah.
She did sing well on Double Fantasy and Milk and Honey. Those albums that came out. Those I like those songs. She
There's a
actually
couple
sings
of-
on them.
Yeah, I heard her actually sing, so and she does have a voice, but she likes the artsy fartsy stuff too much.
She does. Yeah.
Gets a little out there. I don't know where to begin with my news.
All right.
I'm going to go through my ideas. I don't ever want to hear another storm called biblical for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
This is historical. This we reached, unfortunately, the poor people in Carolina and South Carolina, and I'm sure some other places too where that storm hit, especially down in the Bermuda areas and places you don't hear about because it doesn't get coverage by our ABC helicopters. But biblical. If anybody says biblical again, Lester Holt said historical. I'll give him that. But somebody said biblical on the news, and that just ticked me off because all that does is just freak everybody out, and they go running with their heads. You know?
Right. Well, I mean, that's basically what they do. So
It makes me. And then the second one, is, of course, our hearts are definitely going to go out to the senseless shootings this morning in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Yeah.
It's been
way to celebrate John Lennon's birthday.
Oh, jeez. It's disgusting. Don't know what the answer is, but I hope that part of me just wants the earth to shake us off like a bad case of fleas, in the words of George Carlin, and just, go back to doing what it does best, which is rejuvenating itself, cleaning itself, and being beautiful.
Yeah.
And, because then you pan over and then one of the cameraman has his finger in his nose and, and he's having, a tuna fish sandwich at the same time. And then the other one, the Mars rover found water on Mars. But it proof that it's been there. Like there was flowing lakes. But I don't know why they're bothering, because what does that do for us? Are we supposed to live over there?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about that either.
Well, it's for now, this is my thing. The reason we don't live there now is because the planet is much closer to the sun than we are.
Right.
There's no way we're going to make it on that planet.
Right.
We can't even take care of this one, and we're going to go to another one.
That's true.
So I don't get why we are invading Mars. We are the aliens that are going to invade that planet.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so for my last piece of news, now that I brought
you can't
everybody
have nice
down,
things is basically what you're saying.
No, definitely. Facebook, the social network, have you heard of them?
I have, yes.
They've announced that they have some expansions on their like button. And they're going to have love, ha ha, yay, wow, sad, and angry buttons.
So no dislike button.
I guess that'll fall under angry. I guess they don't want dislike because that could hurt somebody's feelings.
There's enough butthurt on Facebook now without adding more stuff to that.
But these tests should come out in Spain and Ireland first, and then the company said it will hit America later on.
That's weird.
So why are they trying it out in Spain and Ireland first?
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Isn't America in the beginning of the alphabet?
Yeah.
I mean,
not necessarily the United States is at the end. But most places put it at the beginning.
It's the Commonwealth of the United
most
States.
Important.
With the C.
Right.
I don't know.
The United States transcends alphabetizing.
Alphabetation,
sorry.
That's all right. It's English. All right, so I don't know what that meant. Do you want to sing us off, baby?
After the...
I'll finish it, brother. Messages will be right back.
Well, hello. I want to speak to you about something that's very real and very pertinent that affects us all. In fact, 4 out of 4 people are plagued with this disorder on a regular basis. It's called ear and face boredom disorder, dysfunction disease thing. It's where your ears and your face are deprived of the quality entertainment that you deserve. The laughing, the smiling. So there's really only one known cure to this, and that's the Chicken Pop Pod podcast. It's a retro pop culture comedy, way too many adjectives podcast that I prescribe that you stick directly into your ears at least once a week. Ooh. I am a doctor, a physician. I'm not the host of this podcast, so you should listen to me. So you may be thinking right now and asking, hey, dude, where do I find this podcast? Hook me up. To which I would respond, listen, bossy McBosserpants, don't tell me what to do. I'll punch you in the neck. Go to chickenpoppod.com, or you can go to iTunes. Search Chicken Pop Pod in iTunes. Download it free of charge from iTunes. I wrote your prescription. It's free. Go for it. And it's a fantastic podcast. They talk about pop culture from the 80s, the 90s, as well as current entertainment news and reviews. So you can hear about He-Man and the Goonies and My Little Pony, and you'll laugh your face off. You'll love it. Check out Chicken Pop Pod.
Check it out. chickenpoppod.com.
Oh, pop. Okay.
P-O-P. And old friend of mine, Christopher Stapleton, hosts the show, and it's great.
Cool.
You've got Jamie in there, my buddy Greg Varney, and some of the old ones. He's a great musician, too, by the way.
Oh, wow.
And Just a great show. There's another Chris in there. There's a couple Chris's.
Okay.
There's 2 Chris's. Funny show. Check them out. Ferg, are you ready for
I'm
some
ready.
movies?
Bring it on.
Woo!
Any movies?
Hello and welcome to the great movie section of Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. I get excited.
We actually paid to watch a movie on Amazon, of course, but we didn't actually go to the theater. We watched Love and Mercy.
Love and Mercy. And
Yeah.
is it about Elvis?
No, it's about Brian Wilson.
You saw that?
Yes,
I'm dying to see that movie. How did Cusack do?
He did. I had my reservations because he doesn't look anything like Brian Wilson, but I think he did a really good job. But Paul Dano, he was awesome. He played the young Brian Wilson.
Oh,
really
man, I
good
gotta
job.
see that.
Really good job. And even my wife liked the movie, and she's not really a Beach Boys fan at all. And she enjoyed the movie too. It was really good. I thought they did a good job.
Why is she? Why didn't she like? What's wrong with the beach? They're boys.
No,
The
well,
beach.
I think you could split the Beach Boys into 2 separate categories, I guess. The beach music and then not beach music. I don't think she likes either one of them. When I was a kid, I liked the beach music more because that's what I heard on the radio. But now that once I got into Pet Sounds and everything after that, I think I prefer that version of the Beach Boys much more than the early stuff. But it was great. You've heard all these horror stories about Dr. Landy, the psychiatrist that used extreme methods to get Brian out of his
funk. Yeah.
Well, he was in bed for years, he said. So, and he gained a lot of weight, wrecked his voice, and because of the way he treated Brian Wilson, he was actually had to turn in his psychiatrist license in California.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's kind of the villain of the piece. I don't know how much. I know there's an article that his son did, kind of refuting some of the stuff that happened in the movie. But I mean, he did get Brian Wilson going. I guess get him to lose the weight, but maybe it's not the best method of doing that. So
I can't wait to see this movie.
I mean, he was
wanna
screwed
see
out
it.
to begin with. I don't know if Dr. Landy helped him get screwed up more or what.
I wonder if he has a lawsuit. Has he anything in the movie about him trying to sue him?
Well, they had to sue, I think, because Dr. Landy was actually his legal guardian, and he wouldn't allow any contact with his family, his wife, his kids, his brother.
I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah.
I know nothing. All I know is God only knows how I feel about you. I don't know much else about Beach Boys except for
great.
the music.
Yeah, great movie.
I'll definitely see it. Well, I saw Mad Max Road Fury.
Oh, did you?
Awesome movie.
Yeah, I've heard that.
What's her face? The girl, Charlize
Theron?
Shanae? Shanae Theron. She was hot.
Okay.
She looked great. She could look great no matter what she looks like. I don't know if that makes sense or not. She's like 105, and she looks 30. She's up there. She's in her 50s, 40s, 40s, 50s.
I don't know.
Hold on. This is what the internet's for. Why think? Why bother retaining thought?
Oh, you mean Fury Road. You said Road Fury.
Did I say it?
Yeah.
Is it Fury River?
Fury Road.
Furry Road. See?
Furry Road.
Furry Road.
I don't want to go on that road.
Sounds like an old 80s movie. Oh, it's she's only 40 years old. Well,
Nice,
shoot.
Kevin.
I thought she was much older than
I
that.
hope she doesn't hear this.
Yeah, I'm sure she's listening. When I tag her in it. She's like, oh, look. The guys are talking about me. Let's see what they... I'm not 50.
Is that an Australian accent?
That is. That's my southern African accent, because she is South African. So
South African. That's right. That's right.
no, that's fine. The movie was good. 90% of it is on the road.
Yeah.
And I thought, what is the point of having that guitarist dude shooting flames all over the place? It's important that the dude plays guitar, or else the car will stop. There's so much cool things that power these vehicles.
Oh, is that what it was? I've heard about the guitar guy, but I didn't know what the point was.
And I didn't either. And so there's that. And it's also music for the entire entourage of of the gang chasing after. And then one of the cars is fueled by dude's blood. Another car is fueled by I don't know what. Everything is just, it makes sense. It's set up right. You know, it's not just artsy fartsy and off the wall. Things have a purpose in the entire movie. I love that.
Wow.
And just George Miller is really, really good.
Yeah.
He did a good job at his age. He's up there. He's around 40. All right, man. Are you ready for some showing?
I'm ready.
All right. You gonna
Show
tell?
and tell, baby.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now it's time for show and tell.
Don't wait for it, man. Just go.
Okay.
Just go.
So my show and tell is I was wait for it. The magazine that I got when I was a kid, I think my grandparents got it for me, called Children's Digest. And
I love Children's Digest. I used to
you?
get that myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
Here's you got your make money, get prizes ad on the back that you used to have
my
before
God.
there were video games to advertise on the back of these magazines.
Right
So-
before the video game craze.
Yeah, this is basically what you think it is. I mean, it's Children's Digest, but it's just like Reader's Digest, but it's for kids. It's got a lot of stories in it, and comics and poetry and crafting ideas and stuff. This was my introduction to Tintin.
Oh,
Are you familiar with Tintin?
Yeah, I actually bought the Steven Spielberg deal,
Okay.
and that's
So-
my Tintin. But I knew about him before. He was a German Shepherd.
No.
That's you.
That's Rin Tin Tin,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's right. The Asian version of Tintin. Go ahead.
Right. So Tintin is a Belgian comic, I think, by Hergé.
Yeah.
And originally it was, oh gosh, what's that word? When something comes out piecemeal in a magazine. There were short sections of the comic. It's a comic. And there were short sections in the book, in the magazine or whatever it was, every month or every week or whatever it was. And that's how they did it here. And that was my introduction to it. So I think I got my first Tintin story was The Secret of the Unicorn. So that's, of course, my favorite one now.
Yeah.
And that started in 1977. And I think there were 12 or 14
Wow.
sections of it altogether. I don't have my original ones, but I did find a bunch when I was a kid. And these are actually pretty expensive. I mean, this one's $1 in 1978. But, I mean, there's a lot of
That's-
content in there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, $1 is kind of expensive for a magazine,
You would
I
think,
would think.
you would think like 59 cents or
Yeah,
something in that
yeah.
bracket.
But I got about, let's see, what I got, 6 copies here. I want to get some more, but you don't see them very often. I just happen to find these at a flea market. But
Do you
just
think
go ahead.
Do you think the value is pretty high on those?
No, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Really?
Just like any old magazine. It's not, I don't think it's in high demand. Just for dorks like myself. But anyway.
That's pretty awesome, though.
The Spielberg movie was good. It kind of sanitized it a little bit because Tintin started, if I'm not mistaken, in the 40s. And in the original books, some of it's horribly, horribly racist. Now that, you know.
Really?
So that's what I was reading when I was 8 years old.
Oh, so they did change it then.
Yeah.
I wonder
So,
if he stayed true to the story, what it would have been like.
I don't know.
What kind of rating it would have had.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, it's hard. Sometimes with that kind of stuff, it's hard to take it in historical context, you know?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you have those, definitely. Because I used to get that myself when I was a kid.
That's cool. I thought it had something to do with Scholastic. Like you got it from school, but it's not. It says Parents Magazine or something. Yeah, Parents Magazine Enterprises. So I don't
So
know if
it's
it
a
actually has anything to do with Reader's Digest.
That's what I was going to ask. Is it a Reader's Digest product?
I don't think so. Yep, Parents Magazine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Parents Magazine is still around.
Is it? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
So what's yours, Kevin?
Huh. I got... Wait till you see this. I'm going to turn my camera this way. You see what that is right there in between?
Oh, turntable.
A USB record player that was sent to me from Matt Lappy.
Oh, very nice.
He sent me that USB record player, and I use it to pump the music in from records into the computer unit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can record with this machine via cable going into the computer. And then he sent me, God bless him, look at this, Queen,
Oh.
A Day at the Races.
Very nice.
It's an awesome album. I still haven't listened to it yet. I'm afraid to touch it because it's in mint condition, and
Don't be
I am
afraid.
not. I goop up things when I
What's
touch
on
them.
there? I forget.
This album comes with songs like... Hold on 1 second. I'll read them to you. Tie Your Mother Down.
Oh, yeah.
Long Away, You and I, Somebody to Love. Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy, Drowse. And all these were composed, arranged, and performed exclusively by Queen. None
Very
other.
nice. Yeah.
I love this album. This, he said, was one of his favorite albums, and God bless him for sending it.
Cool.
I love this. And so thank you, Mr. Lappy, so much. That is definitely my show and tell.
Awesome.
And I'm treating it like gold. I keep putting the little plastic cap over the record needle.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want anything happening to this thing. I was able to, I try to keep it kind of private, but I'll tell you, only you.
Okay.
Listen, I put my Olivia Newton-John album on there.
Ooh, which one?
The If You Love Me, Let Me Know, and If You Don't, Let Me Go.
Okay.
It's the British release. I got my hands on it, and it was very hard to find because it has Mary Skeffington on it, which was originally performed by, I can't remember his name. There's a gentleman who wrote it, but she sings it. Mary Skeffington. And it's so 70s. It is so 70s, 60s, late 60s,
Is
and
it?
I bask in that song. I all of a sudden just curl up and suck my thumb. Mary Skeffington.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you, it's great. Give me what you got. You didn't sing it so well the first time.
Oh, after these messages, we'll be right back.
The time grows closer.
The glorious Halloween holiday.
You can't escape it.
Standing there frozen, feeling the kind of dread you feel just before.
But why would you want to?
The pleasantly scary place.
The Halloween Haunt, the center of all that is Halloween, presents another season of chills, thrills, and nauseating knowledge.
The Slender Man, a true modern myth, coming from the 21st century and born on the internet.
Classic, petrifying poetry and stories.
Into the stinking shallows, where amidst weedy walls and sunken streets, fat sea worms feast upon the world's dead.
Perhaps even a joke.
I thought it was hysterically funny.
Make sure you have your podcast app set to retrieve every episode automatically. You don't want to miss one. If you don't have an app, try Stitcher, TuneIn, or the iTunes podcast app. Or just go to theHalloweenHaunt.com, where there are in the neighborhood of 100 episodes for you to devour until the season starts. The Halloween Haunt.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Look behind you.
Made you look.
Check him out, the Halloween Haunter. It's a HalloweenHaunt.com, and he just gives history of Halloweens.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
Stories surrounding anything from the jack-o'-lantern to Dracula to... He did a great show on Vincent Price.
Oh, awesome.
He does a lot of haunted poems, a lot of Edgar Allan Poe, the story behind Edgar Allan Poe, what he drinks every year when they put the glass up there. You know, that kind of stuff. So it's a great place.
I don't think they've done that in a
place.
while, have they?
I think it stopped because they ran out of the wine. The bottle got empty.
It's cognac.
Kanye West? What?
No.
Oh, I thought it was
They put
wine.
cognac on his grave, or they did.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the music portion of the show?
Yes.
It's time for music.
I should do like Charo.
Coochie coochie.
Coochie coochie.
Yeah? So have you heard any music this week? I watched Charo this week, as a matter of fact, if I can interject really quick. She presented, after the surgery, it's hard. The legs down, she. Face up, oh, jeez. She looks like what Jenner used to look like before he became.
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry. Charo gave Jerry Lewis the Lifetime Achievement Award.
For what?
Achieving life.
Well, I mean, what?
Celebrating the fact that he did wonderful things.
What organization is this?
Charo was there.
I
have
thought it
no
was the
clue.
Love Boat organization.
Sure. Yeah, because Tattoo was on her ankle. She kept pointing, going, "Look at the plane!" Oh, I'm mixing shows up. That's not Love Boat. That's Paradise Island or something.
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy.
I think that was on after the Love Boat.
I see.
I love that announcer guy when he would say, "This Saturday on the Love Boat."
Yes, you're right. Trying to put a little innuendo.
I think that's Goulardi, isn't it?
I think you're absolutely right.
I think so, yeah. That guy's awesome.
Is this the big kiss-off for the Love Boat?
Wow, you do know your broadcaster.
No, not really. There's one guy I'm trying to find the name of, and I cannot find his name.
What does he do?
I don't know. He did a show that I used to watch, and he did a bunch of commercials in the 70s, and I cannot remember any of them or the show. I know his last name is Tucker. That's all I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tucker Barnes.
No, last name.
Oh. Barn Tucker. No. All right. I'm sorry. And I stepped all over your music.
That's
Please.
all right. So, of course, since today was John Lennon's birthday, that's what I listened to.
Of course.
Excuse me. I have a playlist on my iPod with all of his songs from the Beatles and his solo career in one playlist. So I was listening to that at work this morning. So 8 hours of John Lennon.
Oh, wow.
It was great.
Isn't that awesome, though, that he has that many songs, thank God, before he got taken away from us?
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of solo stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of bootleg stuff that's come out. Like they did Lost Lennon tapes for years, and they were putting out a bunch of bootleg stuff, and so that was good.
All those songs, man.
Yeah.
Guy was a genius, boy. He could write that. All of the. I am just always blown away by the Beatles. Each individual person wrote a different style of music, and then you put it all together. Oh.
Yep. What are you listening to, Kevin?
Paul Gilbert on Pandora, Ferg.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Paul Gilbert?
I know the name. He's a guitar player, right?
Very good, yes. One of my favorites. He plays in Mr. Big currently.
Oh, okay.
He also does a band called Stork. A Yellow Matter Custard is a band that he's in. Black Sheep, he was in the G3 tour with Joe Satriani and Steve Vai for 1 year.
All right.
And maybe another, I'm not sure. Started off in a band called Racer X. That's
Racer
where I found
X,
him.
okay, that was stuck in my head, yeah.
Oh, good, okay. And I loved Racer X. You like that type of music?
I don't know.
It's like really, really progressive heavy metal.
Probably not.
Oh, because I love that stuff.
Is it? Well, the only one I really heard, I think, was the Operation Mindcrime by Queensryche. Is that progressive metal?
Yeah, they're the kings of progressive metal next to Rush.
Okay.
Rush
I
would
do like
probably
Rush.
be the starters. Yeah, they started it, but they were more rock and rolly metal. But they got labeled as a metal band back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Right.
And then Queensryche would be the very first of what I love now. As a matter of fact, there's another podcast coming up.
What?
I know. There's another podcast I'll be doing, and the first episode will be about Queensryche. It's called The Metal Pedal.
Oh, okay.
Be coming soon to a theater near you. Keep your ears open. So, yeah, The Electric Fence was a band that he was in. But he's an incredible arpeggio type of guitarist. He's done symphony albums using his electric guitar to play all the really intricate parts, and just an amazing and super tall guy and massive fingers, and just love listening to him because his music is it's positive, if that makes sense. It's something when you hear him play, there's no words. Well, he'll sing once in a while,
right.
But when he plays guitar, it's very positive and it's very uplifting to hear him play because it doesn't hold back. There's a lot of emotion in it, and sweet emotion and kind emotion, but he never plays like evil metal, like, grungy, I'm gonna get you metal kind of stuff that most people will try to do, is be really dark and yucky, and he's bright.
Cool.
And I'm sticking to it. That's what I say.
Good. That sounds good.
Thanks, man. All right, Ferg. The button that I dread to push, and when I do, I start shaking, and I cry, and my stomach hurts.
Hey, Ferg, it's time to go.
Oh, God.
Oh, Kevin. It's okay, honey.
It goes so fast.
Yeah. We got screwed up today, too, because we started late. It was my fault.
I'm gonna be sick.
You all right there?
Ow! That stung. It stinks. Stinks. Oh, Ferg, I'm gonna miss you, man.
Oh, we'll talk again.
Before Halloween?
I think so.
You promised me that we will talk before Halloween. Because you said it.
Okay, I can't understand anything that you just said, but
Oh. All right, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Hey,
Thank
you very much for tonight.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm sorry I was late again.
That's true. But nobody has to know. Nobody has to know that. You might keep this in the show. You might not. I think you were on time. We still got a good hour out of it. That's all we needed.
Yep.
And thank you for also staying a little later because I know you have to go to work very soon. Yep. So, all right. Well, until next time, we will do a Halloween show, even though Ferg hates Halloween with a passion.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
And we have to show up in costume because he loves that.
All right.
You will? Really?
If I remember, I'll do it.
And again, those who want to guess number 8 and number 6, please let me know in an email, instrumentally@gmail.com. Instrumentally@gmail.com. Just go to the website.
INSTRU mentally.
At gmail.com, and you will receive Young Frankenstein on DVD from us. Here
Frau
at Please Stand
Blücher.
By. Ich bin ein Kittel. You know what I like is the part where she goes in and the horse always goes whenever they say her name.
Yeah.
Or putting on the Ritz, or when he gives him the treat. Any part with Terry Garr in there, gosh, she was just hilarious. Moving the body, Marty Feldman. Good Lord, Marty Feldman.
Good times, that movie.
Oh, geez. So yes, please let us know what those answers are, and thank you so much for listening, Ferg. Until next time, thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for listening.
Join us next time when... oh, wait, I didn't tell you what the ending song is.
Tell me what the ending song is.
Tonight I'm going to end the show with the song I wrote called Transportation to the 70s, of which I used for the beginning of the show when we were doing the Name That TV tune. So enjoy that. I think I did this way back in 2004. And so until next time, this is Ferg saying...
Bye, Kevin.
Gotta work on that.
Bye, everybody.
Hasta Valade. Tommy Lasorda.
What? What happened?
I'm saying goodbye in different languages.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Fargebenspution.
Auf Wiedersehen.
of Zerbinator's music and podcasts are under the Creative Commons license, which allows retelling and rebroadcasting as long as the author is notified and credited. For more great escape pods, please visit www.zerbinator.wordpress.com. If you would like to contact Zerbinatorland, you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com or give us a call at 571-408-ZERB or 9372.
Inga, may I present Frau Blucher? Blucher! Good night, Frau Blucher.